Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike. 1-2 now the count as we begin this game. The Berwick Panthers, they come in to tonight's game number 1 in the state, 16-2. Patterson Lumberjacks 6-11. Bernard gets this one out to the shortstop. That's going to be 1 out. Christian Bobbitt catching that one. And up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers is Luke Zarang. That's going to be a ball. Pardon me as I look for something to write with here. Count 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be just outside. Ball number 3. Want to welcome you in. Our first game of the season here. Although we're just about halfway through, that's a strike. 3-1 the count now on Luke Zarang. 1 out here in the first. This ball game just underway. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Count now full. Pitching for the Patterson Lumberjacks tonight. That's going to be a ball, so Zarang will take first base. Pitching is Alex Haven for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Now up to the plate, it's Crubella.
There's that name I like again, Crubella.
Yeah, right. There's a pitch. That is going to be ball 1. And that's going to be hit by the ball, so Crubella is going to take first base. So bases loaded, or actually runners on first and second.
Braden's going to get one now.
And here we go. This is going to be the pitch, and trying to bunt it, or going for the bunt, was Jaden Milton. That's going to be ball 1. He managed to pull back on that. So runners advance to second and third here in the first. Our score 0-0. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be just high. Ball number 2, 2-0 the count now on Jaden Milton, pardon me. Yes, indeed. That's going to be outside, and they're going to try and go to home, and he's safe. So ball number 3, the Berwick Panthers score 1 here in the first, and there's a runner on third base. That's Crubella, who was hit by a pitch. He's over at third. Count 3-0. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's going to be a strike. Count now 3-1 on Milton. That one just outside, so that Milton's going to walk. And that brings up Carter Williams for the Berwick Panthers. Our score 1-0 here in the first. And they throw it to second, and that's going to score 1. So Panthers put another one on the board here. They steal second, get one into home, and it's now 2-0 here in the first. Panthers over the Lumberjacks. Try to go to there you go. And they got him, I believe, at third. Or did he drop the ball? I'm not sure what they called. They're going to say he was safe, I believe. Yep. So now they'll talk to the home plate umpire, just for some clarification, I believe. There's one out. Scores 2-0. They're going to say he was safe. See if the guys can swing on over. Coach not too happy with that.
Put a mic on him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or maybe I shouldn't.
So here we go. Hey, it's the first game. Our first game in baseball. First game back in baseball.
Yeah, we had a few delays there.
That pitch outside. At the plate is Carter Williams. Over on third is Milton. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. 2-0 the count. Berwick Panthers #1 in the state power rankings, Brady.
Wow.
And
unreal.
Going to be hit and fouled away. So the countdown 2-1. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be hit. Left field, goes to the wall. And one will score for the Panthers. And it makes it now 3-0. That was a nice hit there by Williams as he picks up the double. Yeah, it's a little getting back into the swing of things, huh, Brady? That's it. That's going to be a strike. So the count 0-1. There you're seeing your screen. That's Williams over at second. This one's going to be a ball, so it's 1-1 the count on Zach Gonzalez, who's batting now for the Berwick Panthers. A lot of names from last year, if you remember, Brady. This one's going to be hit
I do.
high. Catcher trying to get it. And Hey, we're about to knock our switching guy out here.
Yeah. Well, like I was about to say a moment ago, every sport is different. So you're kind of got to get a new routine.
Yep. Up the plate is Gonzalez. He's going to hit this one to right field. He'll make it to second. And Williams will score, so it's now 4-0. So here we go. So that was a double by Gonzalez. That brings Vasquez up to the plate now. This one's going to be fouled back. It hits off. It hit off the light pole and came back in. That's something you don't see that often.
No, that rarely happens.
And we got 0-1 now the count. That pitch is going to be high, and it goes into the net. That will advance. Runner over to third. Count 1-1. There's this one's going to be fouled, so that makes strike 2.
See if I can put it over there.
We apologize for the camera. That's going to be a ball. The count now 2-2 on Vasquez. Over at third is Gonzalez. He picked up that double just moments ago. Vasquez awaiting the pitch. Here it is, the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be inside. And now coming to home is Gonzalez. So they add another run. It's now 5-0. And the count's full at 3-2. Brady, last night in that game, the Panthers, they knocked off the Lumberjacks 25-1 in that one.
Wow. Tell you what, these guys are hitting hot tonight.
Panthers, real good team. That's going to be a foul. Count remains full for Vasquez. I think we're starting to settle in, Brady.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's going to be a cool night, and this one's going to be hit. Over toward the first baseman, and that's good for out number 2. So Vasquez grounds out to first. Johnson now at the plate, Mason Johnson. Got the hair in the ponytail tonight, Brady. You remember last year when they played?
Yes, I do remember that. You're wearing yours in one too, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So you put the jacket on. It is kind of a cool
yeah, it is chilly, man.
It was expected to be in the upper 60s by game time, and I think it is. 1-1 the count.
It's okay. In a few weeks, we'll be sweating.
Yep, no doubt about that. Count now 2-1 on Johnson. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be inside what hit him. So Johnson hit by a pitch. That brings up Rogers now to the plate. And he is the last of the batting of the starters here, so they'll go back to the top of the order. There you go, trying to. Johnson's got that lead on first, and he'll go ahead and take second. That pitch high. Here we go. Want to welcome everyone in. 1-0 the count. It's Rogers at the plate. Here's the pitch, and he's hit by a pitch. That's the third batter to be hit by a pitch here. Our score is 4. We have 5-0. Scoreboard showing 4. We'll have to make sure either way.
Yeah.
So now we go back to the top of the order. It's Clay Menard at the plate. That's the second batter that got hit by a pitch. Runners at first and second. This is going to be outside. Ball 1. Want to welcome everyone in watching this game tonight. Welcome.
Or listening.
Or listening, that's right.
It's because we're watching it.
That's it. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 2-0 the count on Rogers. 2 out here in the first. And it is 4-0. That's what's up on the scoreboard, so we'll change that on ours. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be another ball, and runners are going to want to thank Matthew and Braden out here with us tonight. Matthew working the camera up top. Here's a hit to first, and that's going to be out number 3. So we'll go ahead and take timeout as we move to the middle of the first inning. Our score here, it is 5, Brady B. They did update it.
Good. There we go.
It's the Patterson Lumberjacks 0, Berwick Panthers 5. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Tesh Action Clinic is proud to serve 6 South Louisiana parishes by offering comprehensive medical services for the whole family. Their services include adult and pediatric medicine, behavioral health, OBGYN, an in-house lab, pharmacy, dental, and much more. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance with sliding fee discounts for the uninsured. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your family's healthcare provider. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
G&J Land and Marine has expanded to offer G&J curbside grocery and delivery services. G&J is proud to offer the best products from Louisiana and the region, such as Cousins Dressings, Noni's Kitchen Pepper Jellies, Community Coffee, 73 Distillery, Urban South, Roulaison, and much more.
This is Eric Lynn. On behalf of the Lynn family and the G&J staff, we appreciate your support. Please visit gjcurbside.com. From our curb to yours, gjcurbside.com.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is the Tri-Parish Area's premier physical therapy.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone. As we are in the first inning, our board switched over to second. We apologize for that. 3-2 the count. Up for the Patterson Lumberjacks, Alex Haven at the plate, and that's going to be a strike. So the count was 3-2, so he got him looking. As up at the plate now is Roy Jones. This is going to be a ball. 1-0 now the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high. High and inside. 2-0 now the count. Pitching for the Berwick Panthers, Mason Johnson. That high again, and that was a little close there. And that was a ball, just a little high. As Roy Jones walks, and it's Billy Jack Caldwell. It's up at the plate, and that's going to be a strike. Kind of slow on that one, the umpire was. 1-1 now the count. One out here. In the first. That's another strike. 1-2 now the count. Plate, Billy Jack Caldwell. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He's going to be out. So that's out number 2. Catching for the Berwick Panthers, Aston Rogers. He was one of them that got hit by a pitch. earlier on. Now up to the plate for the Patterson Lumberjacks, Carson Patty. Going to first and picks him off, and that's out number 3. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout as we move into the second inning. Our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 5, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
We've got the hometown spirit.
Hi, this is Raina Fernandez at MC Bank. Do you want to learn how to save smarter? We can show you. Our savings and money market accounts can help you form better saving habits, putting you on the road to financial success. Talk to a member of our team about savings or money market accounts today or apply online at mcbt.com. MC Bank, member FDIC and the community, and equal housing lender.
Happy Friday, Baja!
That's Vanessa from the new movie Fry Again. She lives in a cheesy time loop because
nacho fries never leave the menu.
Smart. Unfortunately,
she's violating the nacho fries limited timeline.
That's the villain. He's trying to kick Vanessa out of the time loop.
Say goodbye to Friday!
Can Vanessa evade the villain and eat nacho fries forever?
I'll never leave Friday!
She thinks so. Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Contact the local store for hours and participation which vary.
DoorDash delivery available.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone. Coming up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers is going to be Luke Zarang, his second time at bat. Last time he walked. Want to say good evening to Kenny Boo Marshall. He was watching in on Facebook there. Welcome in, everyone. See Kevin as well. Good to have you back. Good to have you back, Kenny. You watched some games last year with us. That was a ball. 1-0 now the count on Zarang.
Hello, JP. I was just talking about you.
It was all good.
Yeah, it was good. Your Gotcha was up.
Here in the top of the second, our score, and here's a hit. Out to center field, rounding first, holding up is Luke Zarang. So he hits a single, or gets a single. And that will bring up, let's see, should be Crubella, who was hit by a pitch his last at bat. They go to first. Trying to keep Zarang honest over there at first. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be hit high. Let's see if the catcher can get it. Or no, that's going to be foul ball. That was close. So 0-1 the count. On Crubella, 0-1 the count. Still pitching for the Lumberjacks. Because Alex Haven, he goes to first. Rain was able to get back to the bag there. Here's a hit. This is going to be out to center. I don't know that he can. Oh, out to left center. I don't know if he lost it in the lights or something.
That may have been the glare.
So no outs here in the top of the second. 5-0 our score. The Lumberjacks trail. Crubella picks up a single. There's a pitch. That's going to be just high. Ball 1. Gotcha. Okay. Jaden Milton up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Picked up a walk last at bat. There in your screen you can see his rang over at second. Runners at first and second. Count 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be outside. So it's now ball 3. Now an outside 2, so Milton will take first base, his second walk. Trip to first base on a walk. And that is walk number 2 for Haven. Up to the plate now is Carter Williams. He got a double on his last at bat. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. The count is what we have. This is going to be hit over to right field, and that is caught, so that's out number 1. Runners tag, and they'll go to second and third. And they'll round the bases now and coming home. They'll get another score. It's now 6-0. That was a base hit by Carter Williams. Or make that they scored 2, pardon me. It's now 7-0. Vasquez up at the plate for the Panthers, and this is going to be low and inside. Gonzalez is going to advance over to second. 1-0 the count, 1 out here in the top of the second. Panthers lead it by a score of 8-0. We have 7.
Folks, we keep getting off from the actual scoreboard. They changed it. They've changed it a couple of times on us, so we're not really sure. I guess it's officially 8.
Yeah. Two and 0 the count. Now 3-0. Want to welcome everyone in watching. Amy, Jonathan, let's see, Tyler's watching in tonight, Facebook. Everyone listening, this is going to be a foul ball over the third base line. So the count now 3-1. 8-0 our score. Until it changes again. And that's going to be a strike right down the pipe. Full count now on Vasquez.
It keeps going in Berwick's favor for sure when it does change.
Yes, indeed. He grounded out to first his last at bat. And this is going to be a foul. Back to the wall. Count will remain full. So on the full count, here's the pitch by Haven. This is going to be hit between the first and second baseman. That will score 1 for the Berwick Panthers and puts a double on Jude Vasquez. Now up to the plate. Pitcher Mason Johnson. He was hit by a pitch his last at bat. Our score 9-0 here, top of the second. Berwick leading the Lumberjacks. This is going to be fouled back. So that makes it 0-1. That one low. 1-1 now, the count on Johnson. The Panthers scored 5 last inning. They're up to 4 here with 1 out. And that's a ball. 2-1 now, the count. Brady, I think this is the first time that you could actually see us on the
I think so.
camera. We're made for radio, so
Exactly.
we usually tend to not get on the camera. This one's going to be hit out over the first base. Rounding third is Vasquez, and he'll score. So that'll put another one on the board, make it 10-0.
I was told last week that I sound better on the radio than I look in person.
Yeah.
And it wasn't my wife, I promise you.
Believe it. Rogers up to the plate now. He was hit by a pitch. He was hit by a pitch his last at bat. There we go. They went to first and tried to pick him off, and that just didn't happen. Here's a hit over the third baseman. Going to third, will hold up at third base. Panthers will, and that's a double by Rogers. They've got 2 on base, second and third. Here, the top of the second, 5, or make it 10-0. Our score. They scored 5 last inning. They're at 5 now for this inning. I just have to chuckle at we have some children set up next to us. They're playing with the iPad.
I promise it's not
Peppa Pig or something.
Something like that. I promise it's not me watching cartoons.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was at first. This is going to be foul. Clay Menard. Here, top of the order. Was fouled off toward third base.
If I disappear, that means I'm watching the iPad with them.
Some reason I believe you.
Hey, I like some cartoons. Ask my daughter, my kid, well, both of my kids and my wife, what happens if I watch Tom and Jerry?
0-1 the count. We apologize for the score. We're getting back into baseball here. It's a cool night too.
The first 3 games that we were supposed to do were canceled or postponed or something.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit Nice job by the second baseman. One will score for the Panthers. So they've now scored 6 runs in this second inning. That'll make it 11-0. As Bernard gets the single. And that'll bring up Luke Zarang. He had a single his last at bat. And thought about going to first, but held up. Lovely night, great night.
Beautiful, man. Feels so good.
There we go. Another one scores on that wild pitch, or went into the dirt. Wouldn't necessarily call it wild. 12-0 now our score. With 1 out. Count 1-0 on Luke Zarang. Runner at third base. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1 now the count. Menard's over at third. This one's going to be hit over to second. So he'll get a single. Menard will come in. Strang on first now. Crubella. I'm just laughing at old Henry Primo there. You are something
Yes,
else,
indeed.
Henry. You are absolutely right. That is the sad thing about it. You're correct.
I still have some fuzz. I'm going to keep it. I was wondering what happened to Henry tonight. I figured he'd show up at some point.
I forgot to go to first base, but Zarang manages to get back standing up. 1-0 the count. Here, top of the second. 13-0 our score. They did score another one. And this is going to be hit and caught by the shortstop. And that's good for out number 2. Yes, indeed. Good old Henry. He's been watching us for years. Listening and watching.
Yep. Faithful listener and viewer.
Let's see. This is, I believe, Carter. Is it? That's right. No, that's Jaden Milton, who walked his last time. He's been walked twice. 0-1 the count. Here, top of the second. Here's the pitch, and that's low and outside. 1-1 now the count. So glad we brought the jackets. It's probably 65. That didn't make you jump, Brady.
No, I'm good. I saw it coming.
1-2 now the count. For Milton. Here's the pitch by Haven, and this is a swing and a miss. Ball dropped. He can run. Let's see, and then got him out. So that's good for out number 3. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well as we move into the middle of the second inning here. Our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 13, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. High school baseball on 95.3 FM KQKI.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Hi, this is Robert Marine at Patterson State Bank. No matter how much our technology changes, to send money to anyone from anywhere, to shop from anywhere, to deposit from anywhere, to keep up with all the latest in mobile banking, providing our community the best service remains our constant commitment. PSB, quality banking since 1925. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here to Patterson High School. Ryan Prodich along with Brady Borrell. We have Matthew Prodich, also Braden Borrell. This one's going to be low. Nice job there by the pitcher. Managing to save that one. 1-0 now the count. This one's going to be a strike at that outside corner. 1-1 now the count at the plate. For the Patterson Lumberjacks, Carson Patty. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. Nice job tonight by Mason Johnson on the mound. This young fella can pitch. This one's going to be low and outside. 2-2 now the count. Here's the pitch, and that one tipped and out. So that's out number one for the Panthers here in the bottom of the second inning. They trail. It's out number one for the Lumberjacks, I should say. They trail by a score of 13-0. Berwick got 5 runs in the first inning, 8 in the second inning. Welcome in, John. Thank you, Henry. Said he's watching on his Roku, and you can do that too. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1 now the count, as it's Bird. VJ Bird. And that's a swing and a miss as well. So 0-2 the count. Yeah, Brady, we've got that Fire TV app back up too. Whew. That was ball number one. 1-2 now the count on Bird. Or Johnson. He's got some speed. Here comes Johnson with the pitch. That one goes into the dirt. Nice job there by the catcher for the Berwick Panthers, Rogers. And that'll bring the count to 2-2. Here with 2 outs, make it 1 out. In the bottom of the second, that's going to be got him looking. That's good for out number 2. Maybe I just called it a little too early. I don't know. That's the third strikeout is what we have for Johnson. That's unofficial. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. 0-1 now the count. Up at the plate, Luke Taylor, the right fielder for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Good crowd on hand here tonight, too, by the way, Brady.
Very good crowd. Yep, both sides. Berwick definitely traveled.
1-1 now the count on Taylor. Steps away from the plate, comes back up. Here's the 1-1 pitch by Mason, and that, let's see if he went around, and he says no, and that's going to be ball number 2. 2-1 the count. Checked over at first base.
Thank you, Kenny Boo Marshall. We appreciate the kind words.
Yes.
We definitely like bringing our local sports to you guys.
And this one's going to be low and outside. Ball number 3. 3-1 now the count. Oh, now, is that Taylor? I don't think that's Taylor up at the. Oh, that one was high. Trying to get a number. I'm not. That's number 19.
Yep.
Okay, we don't have him. There we go. So the count now full. And that is going to be out number 3. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as we move into inning number 3. It's the Patterson Lumberjacks nothing, Berwick Panthers 13. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Is knee pain keeping you from living your best life? Get back into the swing of things with a robotic-assisted knee replacement from Thibodaux Regional Health System. Robotic-assisted knee replacement means greater precision and a joint replacement that's customized to your anatomy. And this could mean less pain and a quicker recovery. Most importantly, it can mean improving your quality of life. Learn more at Thibodaux.com.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
At Tesh Action Clinic, your family's safety is their #1 priority and continues to offer telehealth services to all patients. A telehealth appointment from Tesh Action Clinic provides you with the opportunity to visit with a licensed medical professional for medical and behavioral health services on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. To learn more, call Tesh Action Clinic at 337-828-2550 or visit tabhealth.org.
Welcome back here in Patterson. Berwick Panthers #1 in the state when we look at power rankings. Brady, you look at, there's 3 teams in their district, 9-3A, in the top 10.
Wow.
That's absolutely amazing. You have Lutcher, well, you have Berwick #1, Lutcher #4, and you've got Edie White #10.
Man.
So this is a real tough district.
That is big. Looks like Lutcher was playing the softball team when we got here. Saw Lutcher out there. Just got done playing.
girls are tough as well.
They are.
There's a hit just past the third baseman. And that is Carter Williams. So he picks up a single. Does Williams. Running out of room for the stats for Berwick. Brady.
Yep. Telling you.
Up at the plate, Zach Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. Just outside. 1-0 the count. Got a new pitcher in the game. That's Carson Patty. This is going to be fouled back. So the count 1-1. There you go. You got Priscilla shouting out to number 17.
And a bunch of shout-outs to numbers. Number 4, number 10, now number 17.
Go. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. So it's ball number 2. 2-1. The count now on Gonzalez. Carson Patty now the pitcher.
I think we lost our cartoon.
Oh, did
they moved?
Okay. Maybe we were bothered.
Probably.
Mommy, get those guys out of here.
Yes, indeed.
They interrupted my cartoon. And I was enjoying it.
Williams is going to go to second. That ball got away. 3-1 the count. Yeah, that was becoming, I had gotten used of it.
It was like background music to us.
That's right. It was like being at home.
Yep, I know.
Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be outside.
You were good.
Or a strike, is it? That was a strike. Okay, full count now. What's that?
You were good. You even recognized Peppa Pig.
I know. Here we go. That's going to be high, and taking the base is Gonzalez. So he had a double, or he's had a double, a single, and now a walk tonight. And that'll bring Jude Vasquez up to the plate for the Panthers. Here in the top of the third inning. Our score 13-0. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. It's got to be creeping into the lower 60s now.
Yeah, let me see.
Maybe even the upper 50s. The wind has died down a little bit. Depends which flag you look at.
Yeah, it was extremely windy when we got here tonight.
This one gets away, and Panthers will now have runners at second and third. So that was ball number 1. 1-1 the count.
62.
Here on Vasquez. Yeah, I knew it had to be in the low 60s. Here's the pitch, and that's up and away. Ball number 2, 2-1 the count. On Vasquez, runners at second and third. This one high as well. Ball number 3. Pitching Carson Patty for the Lumberjacks coming in. Here's the pitch, and that one goes behind the legs. But that's going to be a walk, ball number 4. So now bases are loaded, and you've got Mason Johnson coming up to the plate. So you wore the hat tonight. I mean, it did not do that. This one's going to be fouled back.
Well, you know, I didn't want to make a glare like Henry was talking about, so I usually wear one.
Yeah. Here's the pitch by Patty, and that's going to be hit to second base, and that's going to be out number 1. Runners will hold at second and third for the Panthers. And here in the top of the third inning, Panthers lead at 13-0. And coming up to the plate is Eston Rogers. And want to apologize, too. That was Luke Taylor that was at bat for the Lumberjacks.
Yep.
I think I said Taylor.
It's all good, and then the numbers were kind of confusing, so we got it right. Hello, Luke, my neighbor.
There you go. One and one the count. Patty with the pitch. This one's going to be fouled back over the dugout. Strike number 2, 1-2 the count. You guys doing a great job tonight. We had to kind of get into that rhythm a little bit. But
yeah, your first sport of the year just takes your first game of the sport, it just takes a little time to get used to and get our connections right, but it's all good. You get in that rhythm.
That pitch was high. 2-2 now the count. Rogers at the plate for the Panthers. You can see Gonzalez over at second base in your screen there. This one's going to be hit over the third baseman. And coming in, a play at the plate. Thought it was going to be a play at the plate, but he's going to be safe. That was Williams that scored. So Berwick gets another run, 14-0. They've got bases loaded. And that was a single for Rogers. So that'll bring them back up to the top of the order. Clay Menard at the plate now for the Panthers. I want to welcome Tyler in. Mac's watching.
What's up, Mac?
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high and outside. 1-0 the count. 1 out for the Panthers. Here's the pitch, and that's a ball number 2. 2-0 the count. Pitch. That's a strike. 2-1. Now the count on Menard. Our score 13-0. Make it 14-0 if you're just joining us. Panthers lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks. That was ball number 3. 3-1 the count. As we had mentioned, these two teams played last night as well. They were supposed to play Tuesday. That was moved back because of storms.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened Tuesday.
No. And this one's going to be hit out to left field. And 2 will score for the Panthers. It's now 16-0. That was a double by Menard.
Man, they're on fire.
They sure are.
Jeez.
That brings Rang up to the plate. Actually, I think we're going to have someone else up at the plate now. It's going to be Owen Thurgeson. So now they're getting some of these guys in to. Is that Kendall Bryant?
I think so. Looks like him.
I know, huh?
Yep.
1-0 the count on Thurgeson. Patty on the mound. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. Ball number 2. That pitch high as well. 3-0 the count. It's almost like I want to give a time or something, but
I know.
As we are at the top of the 3rd inning. 1 out. 16-0 our score, and Ferguson's going to be hit by a pitch. So he goes to first. Let's see. We got some new players now coming up, right?
I didn't get the score of the JV game. Not sure if you did or not.
No, I sure did. So they're huddled at the mound here to just talk. Coach coming in. I may see a pitch and change here typically when, or they're just talking to him. Okay. Kind of letting the see who's that. That's 21. So Jude Garisco at bat now for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch by Patty, and that's going to be a swing and a miss by Garisco. So 0-1 the count. Yeah, Henry, we're great at taking jokes. You ought to see us when we're just going down the road or something, going to a game, as this one's fouled back over the third base dugout. We joke all the time. I always tell Brady, if I'm not joking with you, something's wrong.
We have problems. Yes, indeed.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one's going to be hit. Taken in by the shortstop over to second. One will score for the Panthers. Makes it 17-0, and they have runners at first and third. Nice job there by Garisco with the single. And now coming into the game, that is going to be number 7. That's Dawson Richard. We want to thank everyone for their patience, and you know, this is something, Brady, we put together last year with the outfield camera and things like that, trying to bring just a little something different to the area. You know, they do it in you know,
major leagues and college, You don't see that around here.
We had never really seen it. We'll never have, and so we're happy to be able to bring that to you. 1-0 the count, as it's Dawson Richard at the plate. Here's the pitch by Patty, and this one's going to be hit out to center field and taken in for out number 3. So we'll go ahead and move on into the bottom of the 4th or 3rd when we come back. Our score, it's the Panthers 17, Patterson nothing. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
G&J Land and Marine has expanded to offer G&J curbside grocery and delivery services. G&J believes in keeping it local, so they're proud to offer local grocery and home decor products, including Dat sauce, Cindy's Almost Famous Roux, Southern Stuffed Waffles, Duck Camp Seasoning, Peace Candles, and more.
This is Eric Lynn. On behalf of the Lynn family and the G&J staff, we appreciate your support. Please visit gjcurbside.com. From our curb to yours. gjcurbside.com.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone. Lumberjacks, they trail by a score of 17-0. Looking at Berwick, they scored 5 runs in the first inning, 8 runs in the second inning, and 4 runs in the third. They left 2 on coming out of the top of the third. We are now in the bottom of the third. And we've got another pitcher. This is Clay Menard. But I tell you what, he brings the heat as well.
Yes, he does, man.
See that fastball coming in. And he's hitting it pretty good. The curve there. As I thought they were getting ready. I saw the batter come up into the lane, Brady, to our left.
I thought so too, but oh well.
That's why I kind of gave you the cue to come back in, but yeah, that didn't work out for me.
Nope.
I want to say hello to your mom.
Oh, hello, Mom.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm going to chip off the old block. What can I say?
No, not you. Yes, Brady. You know, at home, the Lumberjacks are 1-1. They'll move to 1-2 tonight. Here's an interesting thing. They've only played 2 games at home.
Really? Wow.
When you look at Berwick, they only played, I think, 4 at home.
Wow.
So when you look at the road records, Patterson 5-10 on the road. Berwick 12-2.
Wow.
At home, Berwick's 4-0. And as we had mentioned, Patterson is, and that was strike number 1. So up at the plate for the Lumberjacks. Can't see, that's going to be number 10. That's Bobbitt. That was a swing and a miss, and count now 0-2. And he'll go down swinging, out number 1. Here, bottom of the third, Patterson trails 17-0. But yeah, you look at that, and that's amazing.
Yes, it is, man.
Overall, the Berwick Panthers 16-2.
Wow.
That's just an awesome season.
Yes, number 1 in the power rankings in the state. Man.
That's a swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Menard up on the mound.
Of course, we'll be letting you know who we will follow next week. So you can be listening and watching for that.
That was strike number 2. Thane Dinger at the plate for the Lumberjacks. Here's the pitch to Dinger, and I think they're going to, they're going to say he went around on that one. And that's out number 2. Coming up to the plate is going to be Kobe Marcel. Second strikeout there for Menard. We saw him pitch last year in that playoff game, that series they had. But 3 games, I think it went, didn't it?
Yes, it sure did.
Against Gina in the playoffs.
Yep, that was a really good series. We had a lot of fun that day, but man. But yep, that was a heartbreaker for Berwick to lose that last game.
Here's the pitch by Menard, and this one's going to be high. Ball number 1, 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and this one's going to be hit out to right field and taken in for out number 3. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout here as we move into the 4th. It's the Patterson Lumberjacks nothing, Berwick Panthers 17. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
Core Sports Performance offers training opportunities for athletes for ages 8 through collegiate level and non-athletes alike. We take a functional approach, ensuring proper movement patterns and scientific-based training and recovery principles. We offer sports performance training programs. Adult opportunities include one-on-one, semi-private, hybrid training models which combine online programming using our Core Sports Performance Training app and an in-person private training. Let us help you reach your fitness goals at Core Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue, Morgan City.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
From the expected to the unexpected, life brings us lots of things. Hi, this is Sadie Rankin at MC Bank. Whatever life brings your way, if you have a loan need, MC Bank is here to meet it. From new homes or new businesses to debt consolidations and vacations, we have experienced lenders ready to help meet your needs. Call us today, MC Bank, member FDIC and the community, equal housing lender, NMLS number 1379987.
Welcome back here. Love the music, Brady B.
Thank you.
Love the music.
Can't have a baseball game without organ music.
And it's 17-0. Our score, the Panthers lead. They are batting right now. Coming up is number 12. Have to keep going back to the good old roster here. That is going to be, see who that is, Reese Weiss. Batting for the Panthers. His first at bat. So he'll start off this inning. Patty on the mound. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. There you go. Here's the hit. And that is going to be caught by the right fielder for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Nice job there. So Reese flies out to right field. Who's that? That's Luke Taylor. Your neighbor.
Yep. Number 19. Now I'll know.
Not sure if you could see a number on the batter Brady came across.
Number 9.
Number 9. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Kind of have a whole new order now for the Berwick Panthers here. They're doing so good tonight. And that is Jackson Ferguson up to the plate for the first time. Here's the hit. And that is going to be caught by center field. for the out, and that'll be good for out number 2. Here in the top of the 4th. Our score 17-0. Berwick leading. Give me a number, Brady B.
Let me see here. Can I pick a number?
That looks like 18. Trying to look at the monitor here. That looks like 18, I think.
Yeah, there you go, 18.
Zach Kitchen. (1-0) the count. That's going to be a strike. 1-1 now the count. See our beloved Julie in the window back there, behind us, yeah?
Yep, sure enough, she's working in the stand.
Julie Bowen.
Kind of surprised me. My daughter was here earlier, and she wanted some nachos, and they weren't yet ready yet. And then Julie pops her head on. I'm like, well, hello, didn't know you were here. I'm pretty sure Jackson's in the band, her grandson.
Yeah. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike number 2, 2-2 the count. See, up on deck is going to be Evan White for the Panthers. This one's going to be hit out to left field. Shortstop going. It's going to be dropped. So Evan White. That was a single for Zach. And White up to the plate now. Here's the pitch, and that's going to go back to the wall, and so Kitchen will advance to second base. That was ball number 1, 1-0 the count. Here's ball 2. I want to thank all of our sponsors as well, Brady.
Yep, let's do that.
Yeah, how about that?
State Farm agents Dickie Fitzgerald, Carol Foles, and Dwayne Scott, and also John Cart. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Hargrave Funeral Home.
As this one's going to be hit out towards center field. And rounding and coming in is going to be Zach Kitchen. So that was a double. And one scores. It's now 18-0.
And let's see, Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, MC Bank and Trust, Franklin Foundation Hospital, A.J. Dome and Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, Tesh Action Clinic, Taco Bell, GJ Curbside, Patterson State Bank, LAD Companies.
Thank you, Brady B. And this is Hayden Robinson, who is up at the plate now. That's ball 1, or make that ball 2, 2-0 the count. Can't be ball 2, huh? Did I miss one?
I was reading. Sorry.
This is why we love local radio.
Yes, indeed.
We can do things like this.
Yep. Nothing like it, man. Can chill.
So it's Hayden Robinson at the plate. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch from Patty, and that's going to be ball number 3. Now 3-0. Trying to keep up with the lineup before they come up, Brady.
Yes, indeed.
I don't think we even have a 14 on our and this one's gonna,
and he's going to take third as well.
Yeah. That was ball number 4. So runners on first and third on the corners. And this is going to be Luke LaLue. Got him at 24, but I think his number's 14. This is going to be outside. So LaLue at the plate. Count 1-0. Runners at second and third for the Panthers. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be a strike. 1-1 now the count. Thank you guys for doing a great job tonight, getting back into the swing of things on a chilly.
Yes, indeed, man.
March evening. This is way outside. It's now 2-1.
Talking about chili, and maybe some chili cheese nachos in a bit.
I think I might wait till I get home and
yes, indeed,
find me some grub. And here's the pitch. That's going to be high. So 3-1 the count. We are in the top of the fourth. Panthers have scored in every inning thus far. Won this inning. That's going to be fouled. That was close. Close to hitting the runner on third. That'll make the count full. Here's the 3-2 pitch by Patty, and that's going to be low, and LaLue will take first base, and bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. This one gets away. Remember last year, Patterson had lost to Berwick, and then they came back that second game we did here, I think.
Yep.
And they beat them.
They sure did.
Trying to go off of memory these days.
Yeah, that was a big night. Patterson did beat Berwick. They sure did. It was a big one, man.
1-1 the count. And
here we go, man.
Ferguson was hit by that. That's the second one. Second time he's been hit by a pitch tonight, Brady.
How many total hits on batters tonight?
It looks like about 5, 6.
Wow. I was thinking 5.
6 batters hit by pitches tonight. That's unofficial now.
Yeah.
Let's see who this is going to be. I think this is Jude Garisco, and it is. And this one's going to be fouled. So 0-1 the count. Garisco had a single his last at bat. Boy, it's really getting cold.
It is, man. Time for a temperature check.
Yeah. This one's going to be fouled just over third base, dugout. So that'll make it 0-2 the count.
Wind kicked up, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think you're right. So moving from right to left.
Mm-hmm.
can see those flags. Well, you can't see them now, but
61.
here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. Catcher has to go down and try to get that one. Catcher for the Lumberjacks, Kobe Marcel, trying his best back there to keep that ball in front of him. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and this one's going to be high and outside. So count now 2-2 on Garisco. Bases are loaded, 18-0 our score. We are in the bottom of the top of the fourth inning here in Patterson. This one into the dirt, gets away again. Runners will hold. And it's now a full count. Briscoe, the lefty. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit. It's going out to center field and taken in for out number 3. So we'll go ahead and take a break. Our score here as we move into the middle, or we are at the middle of the fourth inning. It's the Berwick Panthers 18, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. High school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Happy Friday, Baja.
That's Vanessa from the new movie Fry Again. She lives in a cheesy time loop because...
Nacho fries never leave the menu.
Smart. Unfortunately...
She's violating the Nacho Fries limited timeline.
That's the villain. He's trying to kick Vanessa out of the time loop.
Say goodbye to Friday!
Can Vanessa evade the villain and eat nacho fries forever?
I'll never leave Friday!
She thinks so. Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Contact the local store for hours and participation which vary.
DoorDash delivery available.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone. Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. Matthew Prodich, also Braden Borrell. All part of the crew here tonight as we begin the bottom of the fourth inning. Our score 18-0. Berwick over the Patterson Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks at the plate now. This is going to be a strike. So 0-1 the count. Trying to see who that is at the plate. It's going to be number 20 for the Patterson Lumberjacks. That's Alex Haven, who pitched. So that is 1-2. Now the count. Here's the tip. And caught. So he is out. Good for out number 1. We'll have more baseball next week. Keep it tuned into KQKI as well as our Facebook page. We'll announce that coming up here probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Oh,
yes.
Thank goodness.
Sure is. I know it's been a long week.
It has. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1 now the count on Haven. Or that's not Haven, pardon me, Roy Jones. One and two the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low. So the count even at 2-2 here in the top of the fourth. Pardon me, the bottom of the fourth. That's a swing and a miss. So he retires Roy Jones. That brings Billy Jack Caldwell up to the plate. 2 outs for the Lumberjacks. And it's 18-0 our score. Here's the pitch to Billy. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Want to welcome in Addie, as well as Brady. Watching.
Me? I'm watching.
Yeah, you're watching. You're eating. That's what you're doing.
Yes, indeed.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Menard on the mound for the Berwick Panthers has done pretty good here tonight. That's the son of, and that's going to be a strikeout. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout, Brady B, as we are going to be moving into the 5th inning. Our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 18, Patterson nothing. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Hi, this is Bill Marine at Patterson Bank. You know, the local banking environment seems to be in an ever-changing pattern. If your bank is changing or leaving the area, maybe it's time for you to consider a change to Patterson Bank. We've been serving the local community since 1925. Free checking, online technologies, personal and business loans, all at PSB. Your true community bank, equal housing lender, PSB.
Thibodeau Regional, again acknowledged for delivering an outstanding patient experience by Health Grades. While we may be the recipient of the award, our patients are the real winners because you can have confidence in the quality of care you'll receive. Thibodeau Regional Health System, proud to be among the top 10% of hospitals in the nation and the only hospital in Louisiana recognized by Health Grades for providing an outstanding patient experience 14 years in a row.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to Patterson. Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell, Matthew Prodich, Braden Borrell, bringing you high school baseball. Let's see who's going to be at the plate for the Panthers. Pardon me, I think that's going to be Dawson Richard. Trying to see who's at number 7. No, yes. Got one right, Brady B. And this is going to be Fly out to first. Apologize for that there, yeah.
I find that Patterson's catching has improved throughout the game.
Yeah. Here's the pitch, and we do have, that was Reese Weiss was up at the plate, and he was hit by a pitch. We have a new pitcher in, Roy Jones. I think Roy Jones felt bad about that one, too. You could see kind of.
Yeah, you hate that, man.
Or was it? Yeah. They're going to bring in a pinch runner. Berwick Panthers will. So they've got a runner on first. And that brings Jackson Ferguson up to the plate. Here's the pitch by Jones, and that is a ball number 1. Want to know the count. Oh, that one hits the plate. 2-0 the count. They've got a runner now on second base. As Berwick advance that runner. This is going to be a strike. Now they throw to first. Or make it second, pardon me. 2-1 the count on Ferguson. Jackson Ferguson. And want to welcome in Nicole as well. Welcome in, Nicole. Two won the count. Here's the pitch by Jones, and that is going to be over the head.
Just over the head.
Yeah.
I thought it had actually hit him.
It almost sounded like it might have.
I know.
I don't know if it may have been the glove, too.
I don't know, man. It was very close. I thought for sure I heard it, too.
3-1 the count. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be I'm not sure what that was. If it was a ball, I don't know if it was a strike. This umpire is hard to call. They've got 2-1 on the. Oh, that was a strikeout. Pardon me, folks. So that's good for out number 1. We do know that. And welcome in, Amy. Here's a pitch, and let's see, they'll take it to third. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be high. Good for ball number 2.
There's Miss Joyce Dorey. I was wondering where she was.
Yeah, there you go.
She's arrived. Has to see her grandson's team.
2-0 the count, and that's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now the count. Runner at third. One out here, top of the fifth. Here's a hit. That's going to be an error placed on the second baseman, and that's a single for Thurgeson or Kitchen. So it's Evan White coming up to the plate now. Here's the pitch to White, and that's going to be outside. The ball just broke to the outside. 1-0 the count. There's a hit toward first base. It will fall, actually toward right field. So one scores, or make that two score. No, one scores. They've got 20 up on the board, Brady. I didn't see two come in, but may have. And we're seeing a lot of prayer hands there on our absolutely. Hayden Robinson. Is it? One and one now the count. See, this is number 22, so that's Evan White. Evan White is now at the plate, yeah. So White's at the plate, 1-2 the count. The corner. Wait, is that? Oh, 24. My apologies. 24 is at the plate. And so he got him, and that's good for out number 3. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. Our score here, middle of the 5th inning. It's the Berwick Panthers 20, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. High school baseball 95.3 FM KQKI.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and OrthoLA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The OrthoLA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Tesh Action Clinic is proud to serve 6 South Louisiana parishes by offering comprehensive medical services for the whole family. Their services include adult and pediatric medicine, behavioral health, OBGYN, an in-house lab, pharmacy, dental, and much more. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance with sliding fee discounts for the uninsured. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your family's healthcare provider. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Back here in Patterson, everyone. Brian Brodich along with Brady Borrell. Matthew Brodich working the camera up top along with Braden Borrell. Our score 20-0. As the Patterson Lumberjacks will go to bat now. And coming up, it's going to be Carson Patty. He did some pitching for the Lumberjacks there. He's up at the plate. I see who's that pitching now. Luke Zerang in pitching for the Panthers. Getting some work here tonight. And that is going to be a strike. So 0-1 the count. First pitch, it's a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be low and outside. So 1-1 now the count. Pitch once more, and that's going to be high. 2-1 the count. Here, bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. 3-1 the count. Carson Patty. Here's the pitch to Patty, and that's going to be a ball. So Patty will take first. So Patterson gets a runner on first. And coming up is going to be VJ Bird. So VJ Bird at the plate. And that is going to be a strike. Finger hit the button twice there, Brady B. That strike turned into two quick. So 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Zerang, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Count now 0-2. It is beautiful. It was a beautiful day today. Beautiful night for baseball, but I don't know. That is going to be, I don't know that he caught it, though. Good. Swung, the catcher dropped it, and he was called out. So that's out number one. As let's see, coming up to the line is going to be Luke Taylor. Got that one right.
There he is.
Here's the pitch from Zerang, and that is going to be a ball number one. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that was ball number two. Luke Taylor at the plate for the swing and a miss for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Over at first is Carson Patty. So they do have a runner on base. Here's the pitch from Zarang, and that's going to be high. So 3-1 the count. They go to first, but it's going to be a walk. So we are in the, I guess it didn't hit. We are in the, actually in the 6th inning, folks. Oh, there we go. Top of the 6th. Fingers are so cold. I can't feel
I know.
when they press something and it didn't press to go to the next one. But so 0-1 the count, 1 out. Here's a hit. It's by the pitcher. They try. It looked like he threw it to second, which is what he needed to do. So he gets the forced out. For Luke Taylor. Or was that? No, I'm sorry. That was Christian Bobbitt. Up to the plate is Thane Dinger. That was good for out number 2. Here's a swing and a miss. And they'll steal second. Berwick's just going to let them do that. Count 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's going to be strike. So 1-2 the count. As Thane Dinger is at the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch by Zarang, and that's going to be high. And it's now even at 2-2 the count. Two pitch. High. Count's now full. Got him swinging. Out number 3. To the middle of the 6th inning, our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 20. Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. High school baseball 95.3 FM. KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
It's over.
Oh, there we go. My apologies. It is over, folks. There we go.
There we go. It's all good.
That's the second time I have done that.
Hey,
first game back in baseball, and it's going to be all right this year. Our final
we'll get
score here, the Berwick Panthers 20, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. Brady, want to thank you. Want to thank the guys as well, both Matthew and Braden.
Yes, indeed, man. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes, indeed.
I want to wish everyone a good night, and our prayers are also, our thoughts and prayers are with this Patterson baseball team here tonight, Brady. And, yeah.
Yes, indeed. We'll keep them in our prayers. We'll.
Sure will.
All right. Thank you, folks, for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm Brian Prodich, along with
Brady Borrell.
And for Matthew Prodich and
Braden Borrell.
Everyone have a great night. Our final score here in Patterson, Berwick Panthers 20, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. You have been listening and watching high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana. Good night, everyone.
Good night.